having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, so get this. Today we are diving deep into something truly bizarre.
Bizarre is one word for it, yeah.
We're talking about this strange corner of the internet.
Oh, it's strange, right?
Where people seem to be dreaming about, get this, stimulus checks in Dogecoin.
You really can't make this stuff up.
Seriously, we've got a whole pile of search data here.
Mountains of it, yes.
And people are searching for things like Doge stimulus check, Doge dividend.
Even Dogecoin dividend.
Right.
They're getting specific.
Some are searching for dollar rounds.
Like
$5,000 Doge check.
I mean,
I know, right?
It's catchy. I'll give him that.
It is catchy. But of course,
yeah.
There's absolutely nothing official.
Nothing from the government.
No government policy, no program.
Not even a hint.
Not even a whisper that this is even a remote possibility.
Which is what makes it so interesting.
Right. It seems like...
Well, obviously it's wishful thinking on some level,
yeah.
But I think the sheer volume...
Yeah.
The sheer volume of these searches really does suggest something deeper is going on here.
Totally.
And remember, for folks who might not be super familiar with Dogecoin,
yeah.
It is a cryptocurrency, which means it's like a digital form of money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's known... It's known for its... shall we say, volatile nature.
Right, very volatile.
Its price swing up and down.
Big time.
Which is part of what makes this whole thing so fascinating.
It is. Because you've got, on the one hand, you've got these searches about stimulus hopes.
Right.
Which, let's be honest, stimulus checks usually come about when there's some kind of economic hardship, right?
Generally speaking, yeah.
And then on the other hand, you have this incredibly unpredictable digital asset.
That's a very strange mix.
It's a very weird combination.
It is.
And it gets even weirder when you start seeing searches like
oh yeah,
Trump stimulus checks 2025.
Uh-huh.
Or Elon Musk 5,000.
Right.
Even what is Doge Trump?
What is Doge Trump? Now that's a head scratcher.
That's a real head scratcher. Wait, so now we're throwing Trump and Elon Musk into the mix.
Apparently.
I mean, neither of them has ever said anything
nope.
even remotely close to suggesting
not a peep
a Dogecoin stimulus.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, they have both made statements about cryptocurrency in general in the past.
Right.
But nothing specifically about this. And it's really interesting because I think what we're seeing is that the public, they're latching on to those past statements and sort of projecting them onto their current anxieties about, their finances and what the future holds.
Like they're desperate for some kind of...
They're grasping at straws.
Yeah, like however improbable.
Exactly. However improbable the scenario may be.
Some solution to their financial worry.
It's almost like a financial fantasy.
Yeah, it's a financial fantasy. And speaking of fantasy, some of these searches even go as far as...
Oh, yeah, they get pretty specific.
Specifying the dollar amount.
Uh-huh.
Like $5,000 or $8,000.
8,000 Dogecoin, please.
Right.
Yeah.
Even just a general tax refund.
Right.
Like any money will do.
Any money will do. Just give me something, please.
Exactly. And again...
And I think that really drives home the point.
It really does.
That we're tapping into a very real, very deep-seated desire for financial relief and security.
Yeah.
And then you add in the fact that they're specifically attaching those numbers to Dogecoin, which is so speculative.
Yeah.
It really highlights that speculative element.
It's almost like they're imagining this scenario where not only do they get a stimulus,
right,
but that stimulus is paid out in this cryptocurrency that just might...
That might explode in value.
Skyrocket in value.
And suddenly you're rich.
Suddenly they're rich. It's fascinating how much these searches tell us, not just about people's hopes,
right,
but also maybe a little bit about
how much they don't understand.
Yeah, like their level of understanding.
Maybe a misunderstanding.
About how government assistance actually works.
Right.
And how cryptocurrency actually works in the real world.
In your real world.
Now, there is one outlier here.
Oh, this is a fun one.
That really jumped out at me.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
Smirkinish.
As in the political commentator? Smirkinish?
The political commentator.
Yeah.
That's not a name you typically associate.
You don't usually see his name
with Dogecoin
in the same sentence as Dogecoin.
At all?
Right.
So that's why it's so interesting.
That's why it stood out.
Because it suggests that maybe
there's something specific.
Yeah, like Smirkinish said something or reported on something. That's creating this weird connection in people's minds.
I'd be so curious to know what that is.
Seriously. It's like a little breadcrumb trail.
Yeah.
Leading us further and further down this rabbit hole.
Down the Dogecoin rabbit hole.
But I think all this considered, the takeaway here is pretty clear.
I think so too.
You're probably not going to be getting a Dogecoin stimulus check.
Yeah, you can probably rule that out.
Sorry to disappoint.
I think these searches are so valuable.
Oh, they're incredibly valuable.
Because they give us this fascinating
they're a window
into public sentiment,
anxiety,
fears, and how people are understanding
or misunderstanding.
Right, or misunderstanding the financial system and cryptocurrency in general.
It really makes you think, though, right?
It does.
Like, what happens if this level of interest, even in this, kind of fantastical way, if this continues to grow?
What happens?
Could it actually start to influence real-world policy?
Yeah.
Our financial systems?
That's a really good question.
It's something to ponder, for sure.
It is. It is. Something to think about.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Bubba Wallace here from 2311 Racing. Funny thing about being fast, you end up waiting a lot. First to show up, first in line, then just waiting. Me, I rev up Chumba Casino. With over 200 social casino games, no slow lanes here. Why sit around when you can spin? I'm already racing. Your turn. Play for free at ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.